Greetings, guys. It's your boy Tawanda, as always. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of confidence and self-belief. I've done a lot of things that an ordinary person could not have done because I have believed in myself and I've defied all the odds, and I've told myself that I'm superior and I'm on my own and I'm responsible. So I've seen a lot of people having excuses, and those excuses are very much crippling their God-given talents and capabilities. So today, as you can see behind me, these are my goats. I've got other things that I'm working on. We have chickens, we have incubators and stuff like that. I have just started as somebody with nothing, but with the idea of self-belief and confidence in whatever I think I can do. And whenever I tell myself that I want something, I believe in myself and I work hard and I go for that thing. So in today's video, let me demythologize or demystify those certain excuses that most people have. First of all, a lot of people want to be farmers. They want to do or to contribute to the food basket of the country, but are they really doing what they think they should be doing? No, a lot of them, they just think that they should be farmers, but they are not doing farming. Why? Because they tell themselves that they are not good enough, they are not well equipped in terms of land and machinery needed to start farming. You don't need land, you don't need machinery, you don't need whatever to start farming. You need to believe in yourself. After believing in yourself and you go for that, what you believe in, you will see that you attract support, you attract resources. Because the first resource that is needed is you to work on that dream that you think you have. So I have just started with an idea, telling myself that I want to contribute to the food basket of the country, to the food security of the country. I started my poultry production. I have started with eggs. I hatched those eggs without any incubator. I have outsourced those services from other people. I've started with no land, but after starting with eggs, there are certain people with good hearts, with God-given um, good hearts. They supported me. I've started with no chicken coop, but I've been assisted to have that chicken coop. I've started with no incubators. I worked hard and I bought my own incubators. I've started with no goats. Now I own these goats. Uh, when I started this business, this breeding project or a business, as I want to call it, I have started with just goats. Then I have created a space where they sleep. I now look after them. They graze on the edges of this railway line. Sometimes I go to. So when I started this project, like this business of goat farming, I didn't limit myself to say I don't have land, I don't have nothing, I don't have whatsoever. I believed in myself. I bought these goats. Look now, the land that they are grazing is not mine. I'm grazing them along the edges of the railway line. Sometimes I take them and they go to other people's small pieces of land that they are using. I know during this period of time, it's harvesting time. The maize stover that is being left over in the fields, the green grasses that are coming up, and all these kind of grazing pieces of land, I'm using that to my advantage because the idea is to start. The idea is not to complain. The idea is to start. Like I said before, I'm not a superior. What I just do is I go for what I love. That's the superpower within me. I know that there are people with the same quality, with the same opportunity, with the same setup, with the same everything. Guys, let's start. Let's stop complaining. There are people with land back in their rural areas. There are people with land in town, like they have relatives with some pieces of land that they are not yet building anything on, why can't you just take the opportunity and start something on that piece of land? It may not be poultry production, it may not be goat production, but you can actually grow vegetables. You can actually do whatever. You can do your nursery. I know that nursing seeds, maybe for trees like citrus fruits, mangoes and stuff like that, they don't need you to put them on the ground permanently. You get your small pecks and you create your own nursery at that on that piece of land. You do extraordinary things. You don't necessarily need to own anything to start something. I've moved around the country. I've traveled a lot, and I've seen a lot of people very energetic, determined, and committed. They are renting land, which then gives me an idea that you don't necessarily need to own land to start farming. You can rent out pieces of land. It's very cheap. You cannot believe some people are renting 50 hectares for less than $50 a month, and somebody is just complaining in the comfort, and they are saying, we don't have anything to farm, we don't have land, we don't have rights to own land whatsoever. That's not that to me. That's kind of nonsense. I personally don't believe in that. I fight for what I want. I go for what I want. And there are other people like me out there who are aspiring, guys. Get out of the comfort zone, demystify these myths. Like, for example, I don't own land, I don't have any way to start, I don't know how to start, I don't have money. You don't need all those things to start. To start, you need you. You are the enough and a complete resource that you all need. So this is my clarion call, guys. Let's get into the farming uh, industry or sector in big numbers. Our country needs a lot of people who produce food, not food for ourselves, just for ourselves, but food for our people. Our people are getting killed by the food that we import because we don't have control of that production that other countries are doing. They are just putting poison on those kind of foods that we are importing, and we end up getting sick and we struggle a lot to recover from those illnesses that comes with poisoned food. But if we come together and produce our own food in our own country with our own independence, sovereignty, and stuff, we can actually do so much more in terms of food security, health, and of the general well-being of our own uh, countrymen. It's so much. We can do a lot. So I thank you guys for your patience to watch this video. I will be making more videos, and I wish you all, in your thoughts, in your actions, in your aspirations, and in whatever you are doing, push hard. The sky is not even the limit. You can explore beyond, and you can do so much more. Thank you so much. Until next time.